Hey guys, I want to give you 5 tricks to make intermittent fasting work faster, okay? Okay, number 1, potassium. Potassium is the most important mineral to fix a problem with insulin, which is behind weight and memory issues and cardiovascular and so many other issues. So the reason why people do intermittent fasting is to fix those things, but if you fix insulin, you will speed things up. And you can't do it unless you have a sufficient amount of potassium. Our normal amounts that we need per day is 4,700 milligrams. That's a lot. So unless you're doing large salads or enhance your diet with potassium, you may not hit even your minimum requirements. So potassium is a real secret mineral to actually speed up things, okay? Now, number 2, overeating. So a lot of people, when they're doing intermittent fasting, they're doing like 2 meals a day, right? And then what happens is they gorge themselves so much, they stuff themselves because they have this idea that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to eat, I'm only going to eat one more. It's kind of like a survival mode. When in fact, you have a window. If you want to get to like an 8-hour window or even a 4-hour window, what you can do, that's your eating window. It'd be much more important to, let's say you ate in a 4-hour window. Let's say you ate at 12 and then at 4. Okay, so you just can't seem to get enough of that food in there to keep your calories high enough, right? So what you do is, and this is what I do sometimes, is I'll have right in the middle between 12 and 4, like at 2, I'll consume most of my salad and greens. So that way I have time to digest it until I eat another meal. You're not going to spike insulin too much with the salad compared to other things, by the way. But I'll have my huge salad right in the middle of 2 meals. That way I kind of spread it out, but it's still within the 4-hour window. All right? But just don't overeat, especially too many fats, because you're gonna feel too stuffed. But in the beginning, as you're transitioning over, you do need to add a little bit more fat until you fully adapted to the point where you can switch to your own body fat and be more sustained rather than consume fat to be sustained between the meals, okay? Number 3, do it gradually. Do not go into intermittent fasting too fast. If you have a blood sugar issue, hypoglycemia, you're going to crash and burn. It's going to be really difficult on your body. So I recommend start with 3 meals a day, no snacks. Okay, do that until you're fully comfortable. Then 2 meals a day until you're fully comfortable. And then what will happen, you can squish those 2 meals in within a 4-hour period of time. So let's say you get up and you eat at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then you eat at like 6. And then what you'll do over time, when you get comfortable, then you'll eat at 5, and then you'll start at night, and then in the morning you'll switch it to 11 o'clock in the morning, and then eventually 12, and then push it down to 4. So you can start to decrease the time, the window of eating, and enhance the fasting time, but you have to do it at your own pace. Do it until you're comfortable, until your body says, okay, I can push it a little bit longer, versus trying to force it on your body, because as soon as it doesn't work, you're going to give up and you're going to have blood sugar issues. When you're having blood sugar issues, you're adding more stress, more cortisol, more insulin. Number 4, extra sleep. You ever notice when you're stressed and tired, you tend to be more hungry? Cortisol increases by 50% if you're not sleeping. And that's going to raise insulin and knock you out of fat burning. So you want to get extra sleep. If you have to take a nap, that's fine, but you want to make sure you get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, okay? Also, keep your stress as low as possible. Go for long walks. Very, very important to help you sleep. Last one is high-intensity interval training. This is one of those workouts where you're working out like a full body, high intensity, high pulse rate, short duration, lots of rest. I'll put a video down there to explain that more. But this type of exercise, if you add this to intermittent fasting, you can really increase growth hormone, anti-aging, fat burning, everything. But the key is make it high intensity, short duration, lots of rest. So make it twice a week or 3 times a week, or even once a week, making sure you have a lot of recovery in between, because this can make everything work even better. Just make sure you do your workout just after your last meal, or just before your last meal, or during your window of eating, so that way you don't drop your blood sugars too low if you do it on like completely no food in early mornings, okay? So those are the 5 tweaks to enhance the progress to make this go faster. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, a quick survey question. I want to know what topic you would like me to do a video on. So each week I'm coming up with different types of videos, but I would rather have you tell me what you're interested in. So I put a link down below. Please fill it out.